Hello, everyone from all around the world. Tonight is all about teaching in New Zealand, and I'm your host, Juvie of Grow Yourself. We've got two fantastic Filipino teachers with us, and I'm going to surprise you who they are, but probably you have an idea already. And they've taken on some cool challenges, moving from high school teaching in the Philippines and now in primary and special education. And what's more cool about them is that they've taken my challenge to show themselves here live with me to share their experiences and their stories and whatever tips that they have. They're just waiting, but I will be giving you some nawala ako with the comments just suddenly. Now, we want to know where you're watching from. Drop a comment with your location in the comment section below, whether it's you're in a busy city, a quiet town, or a sunny place, because it's still sunny here in New Zealand, although it's already 8 o'clock. So let's connect. And here's the fun part. We want to hear your questions, whether you're a teacher, you want to be one, or just curious about teaching in New Zealand. Ask us anything. Our guests are ready to share their experiences and give you a lot of tips. So it would be nice if you will ask questions relevant to their experiences, to their challenges, and uh, whatever they've experienced here in New Zealand. So give it all away. Let's get comfy and say hi in the comments, please. And let's have a chat about teaching that's as easy as ABC, if you think so. So are you ready? Okay, let me introduce to you. Siguro sila na lang magpapakilala. But I'll give them an example on how they're going to introduce themselves. All right? They're already watching in the background. So let's just say, hi everyone, I'm Juvie from Iloilo City. Ayan. So maybe they can do that. All right, here we go. Let's welcome our guests. Two of them. Siguro paunahin natin yung nauna. Ito, sige na, ito na. The first one. Hello! Oh, nawala. Ay,
Hello, everyone! Hello, I'm Beverly. Naman, nagpalakpak talaga.
yes.
I'm Beverly from the City of Pines, Baguio City.
Hooray! Yay! And the next one, here we go. Parang masaya, no? Hindi malungkot. And ito, artistahin din to eh. Let's welcome!
Nahiya naman ako. Hello everyone! Kumusta po kayong lahat dyan? It's me, Raquel Ramirez Seria from Lasang, Cagayan Valley! Yay!
Oh, mga Tagalog. Hindi, akala ko Tagalog. Ilocano. Pareho.
Yes.
Yan.
Pareho kami ni Sis Beverly na Ilocano.
Yes.
How would you
namin mamaya.
that? I'm fine with that. I've been selling myself anyway. Nobody will buy it. How do you greet people in Ilocos Norte? Ilocos Sur, saan ba yan? Ilocos. How do you greet them? Nakalimutan niyo na? Gusto niyo lang English?
Hindi, kasi sa akin, sis, Igorot, ang dami naming dialect. We have so many dialects. So, I'm from Benguet. It's Kangkanay, Ibaloy. But our common dialect naman, our common lingua franca is Ilocano. So, we will be saying, naimbag nga aldaw, naimbag nga agsapa, or agsapa means morning. Ganon.
Parang mas mahirap yan kaysa sa mga Pacific language dito.
Yeah. Pero pag kunwari sa Kangkanaay, gawis ay agsapa or gawis ay aldaw. Parang ganun. Ibaloy naman, mapteng ja agsafa. Mahaba. Basta in general, mabuhay. Ganon.
Okay. Ganun din ba sa inyo, Sis Raquel?
Yes, sis, it's the same. So, naimbag nga aldaw, naimbag nga bigat, naragsak nga agsapa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ay magarabi. So yeah, we're both Ilocanos, so we greet the same way.
Ayan, so hopefully we have Ilocano viewers right now. So give give it a go. Greet us as well in Ilocano. I'll try to search it up and maybe try it in my classroom as well. You know how I'm exploring different greetings with my kids. And sa mga Iloilo, maayong gabi, maayong sa Bisaya, ang sa man ay, maayong gabi na sa inyong tanan deha. Ayan sa akong mga kaparyentihan, kag mga kababayan, kasi manwa ako dira sa Iloilo. Ayan. Marami na kagad tayong questions. Hello. Pero before anything else, let me just give you a quick background of how we get to know the three of us. So sisters, normally we call each other sisters because we're sisters in Christ. We used to go to the same church, but we still believe we're in the same phase. Okay, let's not dwell too much on that one. And parehas ang struggle natin, ano, Beverly, right? Few years
Yes.
ago, ay, ano ba? Lahat tayo naging, we came to New Zealand under partnership, under work visa, on work
Yes.
visa as a partnership.
Yes.
So, just to give everyone an idea about that. And we've all processed our papers already here. So let's maybe ano ang naramdaman nyo, when you were processing your papers. Let's start probably with Sister Evra. Like maybe just a quick summary of how did you go through the process and
Cause like
everything.
for me it's a bit different though. Cause but one thing my takeaway while on the process is that in asking you need to ask the right people in terms of the documents that you need, because like there was one, ang mahirap kasi is that I really want to be a teacher, registered teacher, so I've been asking different people so they have different opinion. But one thing is for sure is that go straight to the agencies that are connected to it, like the teacher council, the ministry of education, then even the website. Then you will get the proper information. I'm not saying naman na mali-mali yung information, but they have different experiences and different pathways. So their pathway is different from yours. So baka iba rin naman yung process mo. So mine was a bit different. I graduated in a school which is not a university, not part of the list kung saan kasi may listahan ng school eh. So my
Mm.
bachelor is actually level 6. So I did not meet the core requirements of the teaching standards.
Hmm.
And then luckily I have my masters which is already level 8. So
Mm.
I went through a discretionary pathway because my bachelor, it says there, it doesn't meet even my master's. But because I have a post degree, they kind of accommodate that. So yun yung mga pathway. Unlike for the yung iba na when they graduated in the university mentioned sa list ng council, teaching council, straight away they get level 7 and it will be stated there that they meet the level 7 qualification, the standard qualification. So straight away they can apply for teaching registration with language test. Ay yung sa akin mahirap kasi nga I process it. So I started wala pa yung before na you can process both bachelor and masters. Pero yung ginawa ko, nag-bachelor, pinasis ko muna yung bachelor and level 6. I'm a bit sad. I was so sad that time because um I I came here, my first job was a farmer, a dairy farmer. And then they told me that I can actually apply as a teacher. So nung I went through the process, it was hard because like what I've said, I've been into different people. So ang ginawa ng aking immigration advisor is straight away, he called the council. And they explained to us na there are pathways, different pathways of different situations. So yun, dalawang beses akong nag-process, my bachelor and my master's. So, yun lamang po. So, yung takeaway doon sa process ko, it is sad, but it is also worth it to ask the agencies involved straight away. And then, if you need further requirements, yung mga requirements sa Pilipinas na mga certificates, then we can ask the people kung pare-parehas din ba tayo ng experience ba, qualification. Yun.
I like it when you mentioned go straight away, email, contact NZQA and Teaching Council because they have the last say,
Yes.
not other people. Thank
Yes.
you. Okay, how did you go about your process?
Well, for me, I guess it really ran smoothly, because
Oh,
I am just so blessed that you were there to guide me. Thanks to you. Yeah. You were there guiding me. I also have a friend, Sis Daisy, in church. If you know her,
yes.
of course you definitely know her. So I asked her because she came here first ahead of me, and then I tried to ask her what are the requirements. But the good thing is, nasa Pinas pa lang ako, I already searched up what are the requirements. Like I was proactive. What are the requirements that you need when you want to teach in New Zealand? So I secured the documents. There was only one thing that I didn't because I didn't know. When I was applying for NCQA, they asked me for it. It's the how do you call that? My diploma for my master's because I only had my TOR. So luckily, my best friend was working in a university that I graduated. Like when I finished my master's, he was there as well. So it was so smooth to secure the document that was needed for my registration. Yeah. Yeah, you're really right, sis, ever when you said it's really very good when you have you are asking the right people, because yeah. And absolutely, it's also good that you have those people surrounding you already experience applying for your registration. Just reach out to them because yeah, they are a huge help to me as well. Without
Yeah.
them, for sure, I won't be able to process my registration that smoothly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Kasi nga 'di ba, with the frustrations of my paper, kasi nga level 6 na decline yung first, I have people around me who motivates me to pursue. Tulad ni si
Oh,
Ate
that's what
Joby.
that was surprising na level 6 ang bachelor mo, 'di ba? Nagde-drive ang bachelor mo and then your master's degree.
Yeah, because before you can only apply one one degree. So
Oh,
if you want to
Oh.
apply for your masters, then that's another payment, parang add-ons. When I was applying
Oh,
for
hindi
it,
ko na yun
unlike
naabutan.
unlike now that when you can apply both of your degrees, right? Pero nung ako
Mm,
that
yeah,
time,
yun naabutan ko.
ako that time, I started applying for my bachelor and it was level 6. So I was a bit frustrated, but Ate Jovi told me like, you just keep on going. I have people who advise naman yung in-advise ako that madali lang yan. This is the process that they've been through. But unfortunately, hindi kami parehas ng situations. But the power of them like motivating me to pursue, yun yung
Mm-mm.
maganda kasi you have
Yeah,
people na who will think.
exactly.
Yes. So, nung pununtahan ko yung immigration advisor ko kasi I told them na, it's mahirap pala, so I'll just renew my visa sa farming, I'll look for another job. Sabi niya, no, no, no. Your situation might be different, but I know there is something there. And then they told me, I told them I have my master's. So, pina-evaluate ko ulit yung master's ko. Pero yung master's ko, the same. Ang nakalagay doon, natapos ko yung master's ko, but it doesn't meet, again, the standard. Lahat naman ng masters,
Okay.
it says there, it doesn't meet. But, i-combine mo yung level 6 and level 8, it's okay under discretionary pathway. However, I show them my syllabus, mga documents sa
Hmm.
panel, ganun.
but
Yeah,
just to make it
yeah, go
clear,
first.
uh, you are both graduate of bachelor in English education. Am I right?
Yeah,
Secondary education major in
Yeah,
English.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So that makes it clear. And then your master's degree, please, if you don't mind.
My master's is Masters of Art in Teaching English. MAT
Ah,
English.
ang kay
For,
Raquel,
for me, it's Masters of Education in English. So
half
it's
talagang
related. So in
mga English,
line.
mga English
Mm.
yan. Anyway,
Hindi
before we
rin.
move on, before we move on to the next question, let's probably have some comments from our viewers. From a Facebook user, I know if you are commenting from the group, the Facebook group page, your name won't be showing up here. So it would be nice if you just add your name so we can acknowledge you as well. And we've got a viewer from, I reckon he's from Bangladesh or people reaching out to me, but I don't have resources to hire a digital marketer. So I just go with the flow, whether I'm earning from this or not. I don't mind. I'm
Oh,
People are free to join me to give ideas to others to help our kababayan come to New Zealand to have a better life, if that's what they call it. I'm just here. Hi, sino po kayo? Sorry. Please add your name po. And oh, from Papakura. Hello, hello. Hey, can you join us on Saturday? Beach party. Party. Good
oh, wait
afternoon. I'm watching from Weymouth. Oh, Weymouth. I think they're watching on the Facebook group page. Please add your name. We would love to know who this are. I can't find your name at the moment. It doesn't show up here. And let's have another one. Um, evening na po na pala. Haha. Yes, it's evening here in New Zealand already. And si Raquel requested to have it at 8 kasi nga, syempre may work pa si hubby and
now.
kailangan alagaan. Kia, ready?
Thank you for moving your time.
And I know in the Philippines, it's 3 o'clock. So, ang iba siguro may pasok pa. If you can watch on your phone, wag nyo lang pabayaan ng estudyante nyo dyan. Baka nagsabunutan. Hi po, ma'am, watching from Algay. Hello, everyone. I'm here. And let's see, from Jensan and from Caraga region. And magandang gabi, Jensan. Yan ang bati namin dito. Magandang Jensan. Oh, galing ah. Watching from Mount Roskill. Okay, we will carry on. I'll just pop up your comments from time to time while we carry on with the questions as to why did our viewers, our guests pursue teaching? Kasi nandito na kayo eh. Why did you push it through? Si Sister Raquel naman,
Why
mauna.
did why did I pursue teaching? Of
Yeah.
course, I always believe that it's God given ministry to me, and it's really very fulfilling when you are teaching because you are impacting many lives, especially the school where I am in right now. I'm not just teaching there, but I'm also trying to motivate them. I have this opportunity to motivate them to dream big. You know, kids nowadays, they think they come to school because no one looks after them at home. Okay, and yeah, that's their thinking. Why do you come to school? They don't even know their why. Why do you come to school? And oh, because no one looks after me at home. Okay, so well, I seize that opportunity to motivate them to dream big, that there is a big world out there waiting for them to be discovered. They don't just come to school just for the sake of coming, and for the sake of having this opportunity to play with their friends, but most of all to have the opportunity to learn and achieve a better life in the future.
Wow, touching naman yun. Kung sa'yo, Sister Eva.
Mm, I'm not quite sure, honestly, what my biggest reason is. But because I was struggling back then, I worked in a farm for almost 2 years, trying to
Oh,
get my kids from the Philippines. And being a
Oh,
farmer, both my husband and I, we were that skills is actually low skilled during that time, so we are not actually legible to get our kids, so our kids documents were declined 2 times. And then
oh.
when I said to our immigration advisor, I was like, okay, I think that's it, because I don't think we can go up a higher level in working as a farmer, because we can't be farm manager straight away. So I told them that maybe that's it. I just hold my kids' visa because it's been declined 2 times. And then my
Mm.
immigration advisor said, like, there will always be an avenue for you to get your kids. There will always be a way for you to, you know, to come here as a complete family. And I was like motivated with that. And then I asked, what could it be? And then they dig into my qualification, my background back home in the Philippines, and I told them I'm a teacher. And then they were so shocked that I'm a teacher because during
And
that
working in a
time
farmer,
there
in
is
a
like
farm officer.
yeah, from a farmer, but it's okay. That it the farming and the teaching job, they don't actually, that's actually equal. But teaching job before was like in very in demand. You know, they are so much there is a big number of teachers that they were looking, especially sa ECE and special needs
Mm.
everywhere around New Zealand. So I told them, like, how can I be a teacher then? If that's the only way for me to get my kids, then so be it. I'm going to provide all the documents. And then God has been faithful in our lives. So parang ginamit niya the people around me from the church, Ate Jovi, and like the people around me to help to figure out the documents that I need, and then yung immigration advisor ko who actually contacted the siya na yung mismong nag-process. He processed everything on my behalf. And then that's the time na when I got to get my registration, I managed to get my kids. They are all here.
Mm.
And then I love teaching the kids in here. Although I was so shocked with the curriculum, it's not what I'm expecting. It's not what I am used to. But you know what? You kind of embrace the change, and you will know that the curriculum here and the things that you have learned back home actually, when you like combine all those theories and put it into pedagogical practice, it's so cool. You kind of embrace teaching really, na alam mo na you are not just teaching kids, you're touching their lives. Yun.
Ooh, nako. To be honest, in my case, of course, when I started working in a glass house, I was a farmer as well. Pero glass house na lang, nagtatanim ng mga kamatis, ganun. And I got bored for a year, more than a year I worked there. And I wanted to pursue teaching, number one, because it's the only pathway for us to become a resident. Sabi nga ni Sister Ever, farming, it's hard for our husbands to get into the managerial role.
Mm.
And only on that position that they can apply for residency. And we all want to be residents here in New Zealand because we don't want to keep on renewing visas, right? And we can avail more services, their stability, less stress, yeah, many other stuff. Kung, kung meron lang nag-offer sa akin ng work para lang ma-resident, I might have not ended as a teacher. Pero wala eh.
Thanks for thanks for reminding me about that because actually I forgot that. Yeah, you're right. That's one of the reasons actually why I pursued teaching in New Zealand to get the residency. Oh my god, it was like 5 years ago. So like, oh yeah, that's the main
Hindi ba ang
motivation. That's why we worked so hard to get our registration.
husband mo ba
Was it
hindi
lagging?
siya
Oh,
presidency?
sorry. Mm, what do you mean?
Your husband, I thought he's skilled and he has, I don't know, he has a pathway to residency.
No, he is a skilled worker, but that time it was so hard for his company to increase his salary to reach the required amount to apply for residency. So I really thought we were hopeless. Yeah.
Ano nga bang skill niya?
He used to work as a pipe feeder in Middle East. And then when he came
Oh,
to New Zealand, before coming to New Zealand, he had to train in TESDA as welder because
ah,
that's what the company was looking for. So
mahirap din mga ganong kuan.
yeah, so he had to. luckily he got the visa, work visa, which was our pathway to come to New Zealand.
O sige, cut muna tayo. Let's have some more greetings. Maayong gabi. I think this is from Jacqueline Katahong. I'm also looking at my phone to find out the names of these people. And another one, alas tres na sa hapon dire. Ni ako school now. Di ka na sa nagklase. O Bisayang taman good ni. Karya-karya, kakay. Hello, Jan. And we have a question. My chance po ba is secondary graduate, major in English, pero easy ang experience. Oops, I think this is for you, Ever.
Yes. Ang sa akin kasi, actually a secondary trained teacher. When I got my registration, before being a teacher ng special education, I nagturo muna ako sa ECE. So I taught for about 2 years under ECE. But when I got my teaching registration, apparently, ng manager, sabi sa akin ng manager, very politely, sabi niya, if you are secondary trained teacher, you are not actually included into the ministry education budget.
Mm.
You will always be classified as unqualified teacher because ang ECE, what they need is a primary trained teacher or ECE background teaching. But if you are secondary, yun yung explanation sa akin, but if you graduated secondary, you can teach on mainstream schools like primary, intermediate, senior, but you make sure your specialist pag senior naman, pag junior, make sure your specialization is you meet the standard, or tulad kung saan ako ngayon, you can be a special needs teacher, but hindi ka pwede na maging qualified teacher sa ECE. You can teach but as unqualified teacher, so yung sahod mo is always be on the unqualified category kahit may teacher registration ka. Because ang included lang sa Ministry of Education budget for ECE centers are those teacher with level 7 primary trained or with ECE background. Yun yung explanation sa
Mm.
akin. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any idea how much is the pay now for unqualified teacher in ECE?
My sister, who is actually Bachelor of Secondary major in Araling Panlipunan, History, who is currently on ECE now. Nasa ECE siya kasi pina-process pa lang niya ang kanyang teacher registration. So, she is
And
actually classified as unqualified teacher.
Mm.
and just
So,
to
yung
make that
sahod niya
clear,
is minimum din.
yeah, minimum, so around 23,
Um,
24.
24 to 25, around that bracket. Kasi 'di
So
ba ang
you cannot,
minimum natin is 22 point something.
yeah, yes,
So,
that's right. So you cannot reach the threshold required by the immigration.
yes, yes.
And to clarify this one, your sister is already a resident.
Yes, my sister
Yeah.
is a resident.
Mm. Because you
Kaya
can't
if
come.
you are mahirap
Mm.
din if you are like my sister-in-law who is actually before pandemic na direct hire siya from Pilipinas kahit walang teacher registration, but she has an NZQA level 7 primary trained. So may mga center that they can hire you directly if you have NCQA level 7 primary trained. But now mahigpit, so nakabalik siya dito ulit sa New Zealand but under
Oh,
partnership visa. So under partnership visa, and she's starting to apply for a teaching job sa ECE. Before na direct hire siya, ngayon naman pahirapan na. So, kahit
Mm.
NCQA level 7, they will still get her but still ang kanyang category is unqualified ECE teacher. She needs to still process her teaching registration para
Mm.
maging qualified ECE
But
teacher.
at least na-resident na siya. Is it?
No, open visa pa lang siya, open work visa.
Ah, okay.
so start all over again. Anyway, we've got English teacher for 25 years. No masters. Haha. Hi. How do you read this one? Hi. Enjoy pa din. Oh, that's good. So long as you're enjoying it, and if you're already
Yes.
here, that's okay. Um, ECE experience po, no experience, no
And no
PR since
PRC.
Philippines license, ECE Singapore. But maybe you have a license in Singapore? Pwede kaya yun? I don't know. Maybe direct na lang sa agency.
Yeah, hindi ko rin alam yan.
Uh, like what everyone has said, the last decision will be made by those people who will handle your papers. Ah, okay. Um, we don't have much comments anyway, and just have hello kay sorry po back to work na po ako. Ayan, so, that's so good. And we have from Cliff. Ito siguro si Cliff. That's Kaya Kakay. Anyway, I would like to find out ano yung mga first struggles niyo when you because I know Ever started in ECE, then she moved to ano, teacher aiding muna, no?
Yes, teacher aid muna, and then ECE, and then special needs.
Ano yung pinaka-worst na struggle?
Hey?
Ano ang the worst struggle probably, let's say, or the struggles that you would like to mention to us when you started your teaching career?
I'm a struggle ko. Marami. First is
Uh,
that how to fit in. Yeah, that's my first struggle because like imagine me working 2 years in a farm. It's my first time to go to overseas, Ninga Manila, hindi ako nag-stay. I only stay in Baguio, and then the province, yung mga villages kung saan lumaki yung mga parents ko in Benguet. So, New Zealand is a big thing for me. So, fitting in and then understanding the curriculum, the language itself. There was one time I even questioned my English, you know? Sabi ko, did I learn the right English? Ayun, did I learn the right semantics, syntax, and everything? Because in here, I don't think they are so into it. Like, as long as they understand you, yung mga ganun sila. But, yun, my struggle is to fit in. But, that in my first school, because the good thing is that every school is multicultural, very diverse.
Even in
So,
Hamilton?
even in Hamilton, when I started there, I
Mm.
kahit ako no, it was dalawa kaming Pinay that time sa Hamilton North School. And it was so good because but the thing is that the language, the terminologies, the medical stuff, because I was working in a PMLD, profound multiple learning disability, and I haven't been working in that kind of, you know, that kind
Setting.
of, yeah, yung mga bata na nasa spectrum. It
Mm.
was a shock for me because from high school to tertiary and then going to New Zealand, ang tuturuan ko yung mga PMLD, 'di ba? Very extreme. So parang yun yung naging struggle ko, how to fit in, how to do the work itself. But New Zealand is very good in sending you for professional developments as long as you ask and they will provide the things that you need. So okay naman.
Oh,
Ma-overwhelm ka lang at first, but eventually when you voice out pag vinoice out mo lang kung ano yung mga saan ka banda nahihirapan, that's the main thing eh. We always say yes and we try to cope up with the pressure, but when we are overwhelmed, we kind of say, oh, maybe next sa ibang school na lang or sa ibang work na lang. But the thing is that the only thing they always put me, yung laging ina-advise sa akin, just voice out and then they will help. Pag na-voice out mo, hindi ka pa rin nag-grow at nahihirapan ka pa rin, o dilipat na, ganon.
lipat na o kick out ka nila?
Oh, hindi naman. Very
Yeah,
helpful sila dito.
yeah, yeah. Ay, Sister Raquel, alam ko marami kang katatawanan at saan ba kalalo ko? Katatawanan experience.
So far, yeah, so far, grabe, hindi ko makalimutan yung mga struggle. Sobra, just like sis ever, I had so many struggles as well. So, siguro first week of teaching ko, na-witness ko yung super wild na mga estudyante sa classroom na magbabatuhan ng upuan, tatawagin mo yung team leader kasi bawal silang galawin, 'di ba? So that was the protocol in our school na pag may nag-away, tawagin mo yung team leader mo, and then tawagin mo yung team leader mo, wala pa rin silang papakinggan. Magpapatuloy pa rin na yung pag-aaway nila. And then, andyan na yung principal. Ibabaliwag pa rin. Oh my gosh, paano? Parang ayoko na. Gusto ko nang tumigil sa magtuturo kasi nakaka-shock talaga na hindi ko na-witness yun sa Pilipinas nung nagtuturo tayo doon. But then, masanay ka din. Lalo na dito, bawal mong galawin ng estudyante, di ba? So, hindi mo sila pwedeng hilain or meron pa yung one time, nag-duty ako sa playground, di ba? We are always on duty every day. And not every day, I mean, twice a week during break time. Ito na yung yatang pinakamasaklap na experience ko na, uso ang bullying dito. And then yung bata, I was on duty and he was running to me and duguan ng ilong. Mrs. Seria, tulungan mo ako, sabi niya. And then, I can't do anything. Ayun yung mga malalaking mga bata na talagang bubugbugin pa rin siya kahit andun ka. Napakaliit ko ang tangkad nila. So, I can't do anything. Oh my gosh, ang hirap pala nung may magpapasaklolo sa'yo, wala kang magawa. Oh my goodness. So, natapos na ang duty ko at lahat-lahat, doon na ako malugkog sa bathroom kasi ang bigat ng pakiramdam na wala kang magawa, na may nagpapasaklolo sa'yo. So, ang nagawa ko doon, mayroon kaming parang ticket na papadalo doon sa office. But then when they came, it's too late. Sobrang duguan na yung bata.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sobra. Ganun. Another thing, lesson planning. Sobrang nag-struggle ako sa lesson planning kasi diba sa secondary school tayo, walang, you only plan one subject. Pero dito, lahat ng subjects, kailangan mong i-lesson plan. And the other thing na talagang napakahirap sa akin, lalo nga nung umpisa, ay yung sa first subject area, you need to group them, and then each group has different plans. So, saan ka pa, di ba? So, binibilang ko, ilan lahat itong i-prepare ko na activity per, oh my gosh, almost 50 activities per, oh my God, I was so overwhelmed, but then,
how many groups do you have?
For my reading, I have 4 groups. For my writing, 3 groups. Maths, 4 groups. And you need to plan for topic of inquiry, for your oral language, for your art, everything. Good luck, di ba? Glory to God who gives me strength. Kasi, wala eh. There was a time when I came home, sobrang frustrated ako kasi sobrang talaga, reporting, sabay pa yung reporting, may lesson plan na gagawa, kailangan mong humabol sa reporting, ganyan. Na nakaka-shock din ang reporting dito na paragraph form, not numeric, but paragraph. Diba? So, grabe, parang hindi ko yata kaya, and then I was crying, and my husband said, you better resign. Well, kung talagang hindi mo kaya, mag-resign ka na. And then I said, no, I will never ever resign. I'm not that kind of person who will just give up easily. And then, God is so good kasi napagdaanan ko yung hirap na yun on my first year. And the following year, parang sobrang napakabait ng mga estudyante kong binigay ni Lord. So, na-survive ko na yung pinakamahirap. And now, yeah, I've never experienced that worst experience I had in my first year. So, sa ngayon, smoother na siya.
So, you've been teaching what group of students?
On my first year, ito pa. Kaya, first year talaga, pinaka-memorable. 3-year levels in one classroom. Year 4, 5, and 6. Good luck!
Oh my God. Well done. That's good.
Grabe! Alam mo, babaliw ka talaga pa. When I look back, I was saying, oh my God, how did I surpass that? Like, I'm still in this school. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lord.
I remember, non-stop ang text mo sa akin. Sis, anong gagawin ko? But the following year, parang, hindi na nagpaparamdam si okay na kaya siya.
Yeah, alam mo, remember I even asked for a lesson plan sample para meron akong reference pag ano. Pero yun nga, magkakaiba pala ang format ng mga school. So,
Each school is
Hindi pala pare-pareho. Pati yung sa reports, magkakaiba tayo ng ano, may iba na school na breakdown na lang, yung mamimili na lang sa mga choices. For us,
yes.
no.
That's in my new school now. For reading, writing, and math, we'll just have to pick from what level we think the students are on. But for the general, we have to make the comments.
Yeah,
In my old school, everything should be in paragraph form, and there's like a maximum. So at least near
everything,
the maximum. Yes,
even the
reading,
general
writing,
comment.
and general comments.
Wow.
And you must at least reach near the maximum. 500, 700 ang sa general comment. So duguan, talagang dumugo ang
Yeah. Sobrang
ang tawag.
nakaka-shock, di ba? Sobrang
Na-enhance din
nakaka-shock.
ako. Yeah. Oh, nawala tuloy si Sister Ever. Ako umalis na dahil Now, we'll just have a quick greetings from other people from Davao, Mavi, Marina, and Marina pala, sorry. The other one is Lovi Lagerta Sirot. Hello, hello. Saan po kayo? PTE na lang talaga kulang ko. Pray nyo
We'll
po.
pray for you.
And do your best as well. You gotta study hard and prepare as well. And good evening, Noy Noy. Saan po kayo, Noy? Parang Iloilo Ilonggo ata yan, mga Noy Noy, mga ganyan. Lobby, again, ECE experience po, no experience. And okay, we've already answered this one earlier. And from the same lobby, my chance po ba at secondary? Oh, yeah, we've already answered this. And I got an interview today, Ma'am Jube, at Stonefields ECE. Saan kaya ang Stonefields? Do you have any idea? Just waiting for the
Police
starting of the
vet.
release.
Oh.
Oh, sino kaya to? Facebook user, I think on
Oh, congratulations.
yes, that's really
Play mo na
nice.
yan. Yes.
Carry on, sino kaya to ang nag-comment na to? From Amoa, uh, Kio Hilag, Kiho. Sorry po, I don't know how to pronounce your name properly. From the Philippines. Ayan. Start manifesting now and you'll be here soon. Pwede po ba secondary TLE? Who would like to answer this?
TLE.
Anong skill ang tinuturo mo sa TLE? Anong
Hindi ba
field?
lahat they are teaching all types of technologies like agriculture,
Yeah.
parang lahat.
Kunwari, sa amin kasi we do accept, pag kunwari, if your assessment, NZQA assessment is level 7, and the specialization, you meet the standard core specialization or something sa subject, then they can hire you. In a certain school, meron kaming carpentry, garden to table. Those are TLA majors yun eh. Meron din kami yung, ano yung nagtatahi?
So, dressmaking?
Sewing. Ganon. May mga ganon ata.
Yeah.
It depends on how your NCQ, kung ano yung result ng NCQA mo. If you meet certain skills or certain specialization, pwede mo siyang i-apply. But kung meron ka ring extra parang certificate siguro for any skills, I'm not sure. Yeah, hindi ako sure dyan. Pero in a special needs school, they can hire you pag meron kang specialization like garden to table or carpentry, ganun.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know in high school especially, right?
Yes, yeah,
They
sa high
they
school.
focus particularly on like carpentry
Yeah.
only or welding if it's quite intensive. I don't know who my
Yeah.
welding na sa high school. But yeah, we cannot really tell 100%
Yes.
unless you have your papers assessed by the NZQA. Pero this is just my hunt. If you can get registered, you can also teach in primary and intermediate.
Yes.
But
Yes.
just be ready to teach all subjects. So, gaya ng
Yes.
sabi ni Sister Kel,
Because apparently, yun din yung sinabi sa akin because I was really insisting to teach in ECE Pero yung explanation nga, wala akong budget, walang budget ang Ministry of Education. So, if I want to teach, I can teach actually in primary and in secondary. Sa primary, but make sure that I'm prepared to teach the every subjects in different levels.
Mm.
Ganon. Kasi once you got your teacher registration naman, you can teach. Pero sa high school, if you want to apply your specialization, make sure na nakalagay sa NCQA natin na we meet yung specialized subjects na required.
Yeah.
Ganon.
I think it was just last year when I've seen some schools posting a teaching job position for horticulture class. So that's in a high school here in
Mm.
Manurewa High. They're looking for a horticulture teacher. So I assume that it's quite similar to TLE, specialized teacher in the Philippines, but just the certain, because you need to really, I would say, highly specialize on that one. Kasi iba din ang horticulture nila dito eh. Because I've studied horticulture up to level 3. And dapat required yun, yung level 3 horticulture when you're going to apply in that school. So I'm not sure if they're gonna accept that one, the TLE major. But you'll never know until you try. Right.
Yeah.
Let's have this one. Lovey. Level 7 na siya.
Mm.
Level 4 ECE diploma Singapore 12 years experience. Oh, I don't know. Baka pwede rin to sa ECE kasi may level 4. But is it taken in Singapore? So I don't know. NZQA lang makakasagot siguro, no?
Oo.
Ah, pero level 7 na ang secondary niya. Maybe it's better to just ask the teaching council, I would say. Kung
Yeah.
ano ang experience nila
Pero pag
dito.
level 7 siya, she can still get teacher registration. 'Di ba? Kung gusto niya. If you want to
Yes.
pursue that. Kung gusto mong makakuha ka pa rin ng teacher registration using your qualification na level 7, pwede rin. They
Pwede.
will give you, parang you just need to provide the necessary documents needed, tulad na lang ng language test, and then they can give you your teacher registration, and that can be a good start.
Mm.
Ganun.
And let's have another one. Oops, natakpan kita. But just a quick one. Hi po, Secondary Public Teacher School, math teacher in the Philippines currently. I am in New Zealand holding a visitor visa po. Ask ko lang if there's any possibility po ba maka-work volunteer sa mga schools dito sa NZ. If you don't have teacher registration, it's your chances of winning or landing a job would be very slim.
Mm.
And tapos visit visa pa, I don't want to really discourage him. Pero yun nga, naalala ko tuloy yung thinking ko na visit visa, he didn't get a job in it. So, umuwi na lang. In your case, volunteer. Pwede ba mag-volunteer sa inyo? Sa schools niyo? If they are on work visa?
Visit visa, parang hindi ata. Hindi ko alam. Kasi in health and safety wise,
Mm.
depende kung anong nakalagay sa visit visa. Because on the visit visa, you can just be like touring or something.
Yes, I don't think you'll be.
Because health,
Uh,
I don't know.
One time I asked my principal because I was thinking of inviting my friend here. She's already here on work visa, practicing her student visa. But she has nothing to do, and I asked my principal if I can bring her over to my class just to help me out because my student is for me. And he asked, it's okay. Nagtanong siya, meron ba siyang certification, teacher registration? And I was like, no, she's just a, what do you call this, visit visa. So, hindi ko na pinagpatuloy. I assume na he only wants somebody who are teach registered. So, at least kampante sila na ang mga pumapasok sa school have been police vetted. Yeah.
Mm.
So, ganun.
May
Okay,
pagka-stricto pa talaga sila dito, no?
meron din.
Pagdating sa,
Pero
ano,
health and
sa
safety.
policy, sa safety.
Let's have a quick one again. May ask if it's required to have an experience in teaching SPED. Oh, eto sa'yo.
Sis ever.
Sorry, sorry, paano yung question? Pasensya na.
Sorry,
Um, may
is it required?
Actually, no. I don't have any experience at all, especially though that I'm into high complex needs na nagsisseizure na yung bata and I don't know how to respond because you can see from my face na I'm also panicking. Wala
Mm,
talaga, zero experience. But a good
Mm.
start is that you can start as a teacher aide. I was a teacher aide for almost 2 terms, and
mm,
then I get to know the kids, the routine. Kailangan mo ko
mm.
munang alamin kung ano yung background or yung philosophy ng schools. Hindi naman kailangan.
But,
It depends on as long as you
narinig
have
ko
the
rin.
patience naman kasi every interview because I've been into 3 schools already. I'm in special needs school for 5 years already. And lahat naman the same yung tinatanong sa akin about behavior management and how are you going to cope up with meltdowns, medical issues, physiotherapy, mga ganun naman. Basically, lahat ng question is very general. For me yung naranasan ko.
Mm,
So kasi
mm.
wala akong experience. As long as you have the heart and soul, ganun siguro.
Pero when you work as a teacher aide, may a little bit of experience ka na doon because you were also handling kids with special needs.
Yes, yes. Kaya nga, it is a good start if you volunteer or if you go into, parang sa doorstep man lang niya na you start as a teacher aide.
Mm,
Magka-idea ka man lang. So at least for
mm,
your first 3 months as a teacher aide, you get to know how to understand their timetable, their seizure plan, everything, because everything is already there. So you can just read. Because yung terminologies naman is actually similar sa Pilipinas. Magkaiba lang on how they say it. But the planning is similar sa Pinas. You
I
just
just
need to get to used to it. At saka, ganun naman yung pagkakaintindi ko.
Just to clarify this one, naging teacher aide si Sister Ever because of her work visa under partnership. So she's open to work anywhere. She's already here. She was already here. If you're
Yes.
coming from the Philippines, apply as a teacher aide. I don't think, I'm not 100% sure because the policy might change. But at the
Mm.
moment, it's a low skilled, so you won't really pass the immigration threshold. So look for a permanent, a full-time teaching position. Ay, Sister Eva, I know you didn't get the job straight away, the full-time teaching, right? How did you start your teaching career, by the way?
Yung because I started as a teacher aide. So I was a teacher aide for 2 terms, and then I needed to have a full-time job. So I went to Auckland and stayed with the Ate Joby. So I work as an unqualified teacher, ECE, full-time. And then when I got my teacher registration, it says there that I can't
Mm,
qualify as a qualified teacher ECE. So as I applied for special needs. So nung nag-apply ako for special need, relieving muna relieving teacher ako for every day or like nag-relieve muna ako.
Mm.
So I get to know the different kids on the spectrum, different classes for 2 terms. And then they asked me ano na yung gusto ko, and then luckily there is a PMLD na bakante rin yung teacher, so I stayed there. Yun na, hanggang
Mm.
naging full-time ako. So, from teacher aide, naging reliever, teacher aide, ECE full-time, and then naging reliever for special needs until I got the full-time position ng special need. So,
Sister, you
yung
like
growth is step by step.
it? Yes, yes. So, good. Wow. Sister Raquel, nag-teacher aid ka rin ba?
Yeah, pero it's ESOL assistant ang tawag doon. ESOL.
En-
Mm-mm.
English as second language, is it?
Yeah, assistant for students who are having English as their second language, yung mga Chinese, Korean, yung mga medyo struggle sa English. So I assisted them on their literacy and maths as well. Kasi I used to translate, especially may mga Pinoy din na mga estudyante na feeling nila they need assistance kasi medyo nahihirapan sila sa English. So, doon.
So
So,
how do you
lahat
do it?
talaga in line. Yeah.
Oh, kasi English kanina naman eh, English teacher ka. So how did you do
Oo.
it? Translating the words to them and explaining it to them. Is that what you were?
Yung mga Chinese, medyo struggle talaga ako. So, buti na lang at merong mga materials naman na binibigay. And then, yung device nila, they know how to type up in Chinese. So they can just search translate cow into what is cow in Chinese, and then they're have that in their device. Yeah.
How
I
long
mean,
did you work?
how will I survive this job? I don't know how to speak Chinese, but then yeah, there was always a way in our school by that time.
I know you mentioned you applied in that school too, but they ignored you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, I while I was processing my registration, I don't want to be stuck like not doing anything. So I did my best to apply something that is related to my profession. And the good thing about there is it's the school of my child. So, di ba, hindi na ako mahirapang magsundo, hatid, ganyan. So, nag-apply ako, but then, nung na-process na yung registration ko, I tried to apply in the same school, but then sabi ng principal, gusto ko mag-explore ka muna ng ibang school. Sabi.
Oh,
Nahihirapan talaga ako sa pag-apply. Ang dami kong mga pinag-sendan ng application letters. I think it's more than 100. No one replied except the principal that I am
you,
working with now. So I'm just so blessed. I'm very grateful that she took a risk of me. Kasi sabi nila noon, I'm sorry. Oy, Raquel, hindi ka pwedeng magturo dito kung hindi ako kumuha ng units. So kailangan mo mag-aral dito sa New Zealand. Kasi ang dami kong kakilala na teachers sa Pilipinas, pero kailangan mo nang mag-aral. Kailangan mong gumastos ng ganito, ganyan. Parang sabi sa akin nun parang 6,000. Naku, wala po akong ganyan. So, oh my God, please na ba? So, I search up every website na nangangailangan ng mga teaching jobs. And yeah, God is so good. Merong school na
nag,
nag-accept sa akin.
oh,
Yeah.
nag-apply niyo. Hindi ako tinanggol. Okay. Anyway, let's have, tago ko muna si Susan. Si Jules! Salamat kita tayo sa Sabado. By the way, everyone
Hi, Sir Jules.
and if you are here in Auckland or you have a chance to come to Auckland on Saturday, the 20th of January 8th onwards, we can have fun in the sand, learning different activities, physical activities, that we can definitely use in our classroom. So kita-kits tayo on
Oh, you
Saturday,
mean 28? 28 or 20th?
20th. Did I say
Okay.
20th?
This coming Saturday, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
sa bahay niyo. Wala ka
Akala ko
ba?
28.
No,
Sana yung dumulan, no? Para makapaglaro tayo sa beach.
parang hindi naman ata eh.
Yeah,
Anyway,
pray.
magpaalam tayo pag umulan. Hello po mga ate. I'm quite fortunate na nauna na yung biggest struggles in teaching nung nasa US pa ako. Kaya pagdating ko dito ay hindi na masyadong mahirap. Rule of thumb lang palagi in dealing with students is not to take everything too hard kasi most of the kids didn't mean to be rude
Yeah,
to you.
I agree with that.
They also have their own personal baggages na dala-dala nila to school. I tend to choose my battles and focus more on the good things they do para less stress. True.
Wow, I like
Technique.
that, Sir Jules.
Ano ba yung advice ko sa'yo dati? Isipin mo na lang yung sahod mo. para,
It's a very
para
good
hindi
strategy.
dibdibin yung mga words ng mga bata. I know, right? Anyway, let's have another one. Hello po, kamusta lahat? Very helpful tips for us. Well, that's good. Thank you for listening and keep learning. Grow yourself more. Can you still use your expired passport when making an account in NZ website?
No,
Mm,
I don't think so.
yeah. Do you make IEP rin po ba? Ito kay isa sa ever to eh. We also
Yes.
do this.
Meron kaming IEP. So, for the special needs, it's like individualized educational program. So, every start of the year, we sit together with the therapist, the people involved, the FANAW, the caregivers, and the teacher to come up with a goal sa kanilang anak. So, yung IEP na yun, it includes the integrated therapy program, kung ano yung mga aspiration ng parents, what they really want to achieve. And then, we will go from there, kung ano yung mga gusto nila. So, IEP, we also have IEP reviews, midterm, and then end of the year review. So, tatlong beses mong imi-meet yung mga stakeholders na people involved.
We're also doing this in the primary. Sa inyo
Yeah,
ba,
yeah, I do.
pag
Especially when
meron
you have a child who has special need. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We have Facebook users, but if you're watching from my Grow Yourself YouTube or Facebook page, then your name will be showing up. If it's from the group page, it doesn't show up. So sorry po, di ko kayo kaagad ma-acknowledge. Let's have the next one. Anong age po nag-start ng school ang mga bata with special needs?
5 years old.
Hmm.
5 years old, 5 to 21 years old. So,
May mga
dun.
early intervention din po ba
So,
dyan?
may mga early intervention din naman. So, dun papasok yung mga therapist. So, like a child, pag 5-year-old na sila, tulad sa mainstream school, they go to year 1. Same with special needs school. Like, if you reach 5 years of age, you can go straight to special needs school, but you will be assessed by the therapist. Meron tayong
Hmm.
Taikura Trust who will be assessing yung mga ORS funding if you will be qualified as very high needs, high need, or ganun siya. And then if you are a student, if you are a child, yung ASD or non ASD or developmental delay or PMLD, yun yung mga i-assess sa'yo. So there are lots of intervention, there are lots of assessment sa bata, sa special
Okay.
needs.
Yep, that's right. So it's good to know that, I mean, it's good that you're already asking now. If you're not yet here, at least you're ready. You're more aware and quite prepared. Now, ano nga ba itatanong ko? Oops, after the struggle, ano naman ang, uh, and then this is the second to the last question. What are the best things that are happening in your lives now? 'Cause I know the three of us now are homeowners. Ayan, but when we say homeowners, hindi ibig sabihin may bahay ka na fully paid. No, the trend here in New Zealand is utang yun. Kaya wag niyo
That's
Balik
kaming
the
na
let's
tayo
utang.
go.
sa bangko.
Pero ano bang maybe top three things that you can highlight and magnify as the good things that you really appreciate here as a teacher in New Zealand? Sino mauna?
Um,
Please ever go.
as a teacher, yung kung nasaan ako, for special needs, the ratio of the student. At the moment, I only have 5 students, and I have 4 learning assistants. And along with me is our therapist. And I also have my team, my lead teacher. I mean, my senior teacher, the senior management. So, in terms of support system, meron ka. So you will not be overwhelmed. So you can make sure that you will always have the balance. Though paperwork will overwhelm you, but it's up naman. Kasi nga meron tayong second thing that I love are the school holidays, of which you can catch up with your paperwork, and then with my kids too. So yung mga 12 weeks parang in a year na school holidays natin is very good as a mom. Pangatlo, is less hours ng trabaho. So I only work from 8:15 to 2:30 I mean. So we stay until 3 or 3:30 for paperwork. So yun. So mami-maintain mo talaga yung work-life balance.
Nice. Ano ba? Teka, mag-clapping muna ako. Oh, no, hindi na. Mali, clapping. Yeah. I'm just playing around. Ay, sa'yo naman, Raquel.
Well, sobrang thankful ako dahil top 3 talaga.
Uh-uh.
Una, yung support system ko sa school, yung every year na meron akong special child, they will give me our TLB support. Like, not just special, I mean, may mga estudyante ako na, for example, non-readers, they
Mm.
struggle in reading, and when I seek help, magbibigay talaga sila ng RTLB who will come and model to me the strategies that have to be employed in order to help those kids improve on their reading, writing, lahat. Walang ganun, di ba, sa ano nun, sa Pilipinas. So, sariling sikap mo. Pero dito, very, very supportive sila. And I'm
Wow.
also grateful with the working environment I'm in because masabi ko na lahat sila ay napakabait. Mababait silang lahat na araw-araw na lang nagko-compliment ka nila sa mga kahit ordinaryong suot lang, wow, wow. And then they are so understanding. So kung may nagawa kang mistake, hindi ka nila pagagalitan. Sobrang napaka napakaganda ng approach nila sa whenever
Ay,
meron kang
ang tawag dun is positive behavior for learning.
Uy, appreciate ko talaga yung pag-handle ng mga leaders ko whenever there are struggles coming on our way in our classroom, ganyan. Hindi mo sila para mapapakinggan na magagalit sa'yo or magnanag sa'yo. They always approach you in a very calm manner na parang talagang wala ka pang kasalanan. It's okay, you did your part, gano'n. It's not your fault. Napaka I consider it as a blessing that's why I've been there for I feel like I'm retiring there in that school, although it's far from my home right now, but I think it's all worth it. Parang
Mm.
actually
Yeah.
dun sa school namin meron kaming mga staff na 30 years na doon, which proves na maganda yung admin namin, 'di ba? Maganda yung pamamalakad nila. The third one, wala sabi na ni Sis Ever yung mga iba. So, I would say na isa sa mga blessings ko ngayon in my teaching career are my students. Sobrang naging close ko na silang lahat na parang very very intimate na sila sa akin that they come to me and they are so open and nag-share na sila ng mga personal stories nila and nakikita mo dun na wow, totoo nga pala, buti lang hindi ako nag-give up nun, may pag-asa pala silang bumait. So, malaking bagay yun sa akin na dati mumura-murahin ka nila. Alam mo yun? Yung mga sinalo mo ng mga sabi nga ni Sir Jules, di ba? Huwag personalin. Pero nakaka-shock pa rin kasi we never experienced those stuff in our home country when we were teaching. But now, I would say na parang I really develop a good relationship with them. Kailangan, it just takes time, hindi agad-agad.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say to you that you have established a good relationship with your kids. And
Mm-hmm.
also, every year, iba-iba ng students naman. Kaya, nagkataon lang talaga na hindi
Yeah,
maganda.
yeah.
Yeah. Right, we're almost there. Last tips sa inyo. Tips ninyo sa mga nanonood, those who are hoping to come over here, those who are still struggling to land a job, those who are almost giving up. What would be your last words for them? Do you have any tips sa interview or whatever you want to say?
I would say keep a positive mindset. Kung talagang goal mo na magturo dito sa New Zealand, naku, it will happen, okay? Kailangan mo lang talagang kailangang persevering ka, kailangang may determinasyon ka. Hindi yung pag naka-encounter ka ng struggle, ayaw mo na. Parang ayoko na, I think it's not meant for me. No, don't say that. Kasi I believe na kung ano man yung pinapangarap mo kung gusto mong magturo dito sa New Zealand, I believe that was planted by the Lord in your brain, in your vision, because that's His plan for you.
Mm.
ang dumating na mga struggles sa pag-a-apply, huwag mag-give up agad-agad. You heard my story. I applied in almost maybe more than 100 schools. And well, I was almost giving up because magsisimula na naman ang school year until ka-receive ako ng tawag. At eto pa, i-share ko. Nung in-interview nila ako, sabi niyo, gusto, mayroon ka bang katanungan? Then I said, oh, do you have any overseas teacher here in New Zealand? In your school? And then sabi niya, oh, fortunately, all the teachers in my school are New Zealand trained. And then I was about to say, okay, all right, so I have to go home then. But I already knew that I'm not gonna be chosen because there were other applicants also when I went for an interview. So I already knew that I'm not gonna be chosen. And then when I hop off from the taxi kasi hindi ba ako nagde-drive noon. May tawag na ako pero alam ko yung principal hindi man ako na-excite na alam mo sobrang nanghihina talaga yung boses ko. Alam ko na na I'm sorry you're not chosen kasi wala kang experience dito sa New Zealand. Hindi ka nag-aral dito sa New Zealand. Tapos sabi, hello. Ganun talaga yung yung energy ko. Hello. Ina-expect ko na. Tapos, hey, Raquel, congratulations. Are you sure this is Raquel? Are you sure? Are you sure you're hired? Yeah, what do you mean? Oh my gosh, what a miracle. See, yeah, I know, yeah, God is a miraculous worker. You have to hold on to that. So akala mo wala ng pag-asa, pero God is bigger than those, yung mga mag-i-interview sa'yo. Kung will niya talaga na ma-hire ka, makapagturo ka sa season, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
When you're
also,
about
Your
yes,
faith.
sabi nga, nothing is impossible. Just hold
Yes.
on to your faith. At
Mm-mm.
saka, one thing I've learned, even if you are overseas, at saka pag nandito ka rin as a teacher, networking is really good. Connect with the people who are already in the field. Because there will come a time that sometimes you lose the spark, you need to motivate. Kailangan mo na rin yung motivation nila. And if you are trying to come here, pag meron kang networking sa mga taong nandito na as a teacher, they will give you advice. It's like kung
Mm-mm.
saan ka nahihirapan, and then they can link you to the proper agencies directly because they've been through with the same situation. Kunwari, yung mga website natin, Pinoy Teachers in NZ, the Grow
Mm-mm.
Yourself, just use the social media as well to grow yourself. Oh, bak kinuha ko natin yung but yeah, networking is really good. And yeah, leap of faith nga, di ba? Have faith.
Mm-mm.
It will
The fact that
happen.
you're watching this go live with Sis Jovi, that's a sign that you are on the right track. You're on the right spot. She's very helpful. She's been God's instrument um in our lives as well, Mrs. Ever, kasi she really guided us.
Yes.
She helps unconditionally. Napakabuti niyang tao. So follow her page and subscribe to her
Yeah.
channel.
Di ba?
parang nahiya naman ako, parang dadami na naman ulit ng mga messages ko Nag-start na ang class. Ano akong invite. You can connect also to Sister Raquel, to Sister Ever. Ang dami po. So if you have time to meet us on Saturday, it's not just me. So once you get in touch to other teachers, mas marami pa kayong idea na makuha. Not just from me. Actually, all the ideas I'm sharing here, I'm also getting from these lovely bunch of people, of teachers who are,
Yeah.
working with me from time to time. I know we seldom see each other, but we really keep in touch and we share and we help when it comes to problems and whatever. Parang nag-build na rin kami ng family here in New Zealand. It's not just making friends as teacher. We're all family friends already. Our kids are friends, our husbands are friends. So it's really good to have that kind of community here because I know that not everyone will be good to you. Not everyone will give you very strong and motivational words, but you really have to be picky when choosing your friends.
Yeah, you will meet people who will be your mentors as well, like Teacher Ellen, very jolly Ellen, di ba?
Yeah.
So come and join us on Saturday.
Yes, definitely she will be there and Teacher Jules and si Roden. Sino pa ba yung mga magdadala ng pagkain doon? Ay, hindi ka pala makakarating, kasi na check and pack si ano. Okay na ba siya?
Yeah.
Teacher Roden, my
Andyan.
TikToks.
No, no, my kid.
Ah,
Si Hayden.
oh,
She can talks. And then,
oh no.
pati si Jaiden parang nag-uumpisa na rin.
I've never had
Oh,
chicken pox in my entire life. I'm so scared.
Parehas lang
aba,
tayo.
ikaw
Ikaw
na.
din?
Ako rin. So,
Tapos
yung
nag
dalaga ko, ang dami sa face. So
oh,
na-frustrate siya.
Oh
that's
my
all right.
gosh, babe, I never had it too.
Kailangan magkaroon na kayo, no? Para, ano, tapos
Oo
na.
nga, dapat ngayon na. Halos magkadikit na kami dito.
Tumigil kayo. Malapit lang pasukan. Yeah, tubig.
Anyway,
Okay.
oh, I know we already went past 1 hour. Sister Raquel, sorry about this. And Brad, hiniram ko muna a few more minutes. We're actually just closing now. So you've heard
Let's
our
go.
guest. Ano daw?
It's okay daw. It's
Thank you, Brad. Mga artistahing pamilya yan. Artista kaya.
thanks to you again.
Yeah, mention. Okay, so we'll be closing now. Everyone, thank you so much for watching us. You can watch this again if you missed this out on my Facebook page and YouTube. It's gonna be deleted on this Facebook group page. So just catch up on my Facebook page and chat and YouTube channel. And I hope you've learned a lot, and I hope you've been inspired as well. It's not gonna be easy, like what we have mentioned last week with Rodden. It's not gonna be everyone went through stages of difficulties, but you will get through it. Kasi nag-get through din namin. We are not super women. We are just ordinary teachers trying to survive for our families, and you can do it too. So thank you again. I know somebody is still asking for salary SPED ng teacher. It's the same with the primary and secondary, except lang sa ECE. So, yun, good evening from Florida. Ayan, thank you so much. Ayan, thank you so much for staying tuned with us, the 10 viewers that have been with us all throughout. Maraming salamat po for your support. And follow more to grow more this 2024. Thank you so much, and ever, catch up tayo soon. And Sister Raquel, sa bahay niyo, doon ako magkakape.
See
Bye! Sa
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
January 20, 2024, Sabado, ang beach party. Party, party! Bye!